This is your last chance to secure a unit in the long-anticipated DAMAC Lagoons directly from the developer. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be talking about the long-anticipated DAMAC Lagoons. You know, the reason I'm making this video today is because I've had a lot of clients and a lot of interest in the project, but not a lot of people have pulled the trigger. Maybe a handful, maybe 10%, maybe 15%, but that's not everybody that's inquired. So today is the reason why I'm making this video, to make sure that you are aware that this project will sell out quicker than you'll ever imagine. 80% has already sold out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk about what's coming up, what you need to anticipate, what you need to be ready for. So let's go. Okay, so as you know, or if you don't know, DAMAC Lagoons is inspired by European cities. It's built into clusters into one whole master plan. Now, the last remaining cluster that we've just sold out once again was Ibiza, Mediterranean-inspired cluster with the vibes of Ibiza, live music on a beautiful lagoon, lovely townhouses between 4 and 5 bedrooms. Now, everything else has completely sold out, and Ibiza is also just sold out. So what's coming up? Well, listen, there are only two remaining plots. So this is why you need to act fast. And I'm going to explain what these plots are, why they are good ones to invest in, and generally who's DAMAC Lagoons for, in case you haven't made that decision yet. Okay, so first of all, who is DAMAC Lagoons for? So in my opinion, the lagoons are designed for anyone who is looking for a healthy investment for a number of reasons. Reason number one, the project is not, I'm not going to say guaranteed. I hate the word guaranteed because nothing is guaranteed in real estate or in life really, but the project is more than likely going to appreciate very much in value just due to the nature of the community they're building, the waterfront lifestyle, and the types of attraction it's going to bring from people all over the world. Number two, you have many ways you can make money from this in terms of cash flow, such as holiday homes, short-term rentals for families, even long-term rentals for families, because you need to imagine the types of people that are going to invest in this are people that have maybe came to Dubai but can't necessarily afford waterfront resort properties or waterfront resort hotels such as the Atlantis, because these are going to cost you tens of thousands of pounds for a 2-week holiday. So why not have the opportunity to rent a beautiful townhouse near a lagoon, offers outdoor cinemas, outdoor restaurants, an outdoor waterfront lifestyle, going on the lagoons in boats and canoes, water sports, absolutely everything the lagoons will have. And why else is it a good investment? Well, if you're generally looking for a home away from home, then you need to picture it like this. Imagine spending 6 months of the year in the UK during the summer and then 6 months of the year in the winter during Dubai. Surely that can't be that bad, right? Okay, let's dive into what's coming up and why you need to act fast. Okay, so opposite the Ibiza cluster that has just sold out is going to be Mykonos. Now, Mykonos and Ibiza are going to be very similar in the sense that they offer 4 and 5 bedroom townhouses with a very similar style and layout. Now, they actually share the same lagoon. They're just going to offer slightly different amenities and a slightly different style, but very much the same. Now, what are the price ranges for these? Okay, so we're looking at around 2.3 million for a 4-bed and up to 3 million dirhams for a 5-bed. Now, what I do want to say is why this is another opportunity, why you don't want to miss out on, is when the first phase was released in Santorini, the 4 and the 5 beds were starting at around 1.6 up to 1.7 million. So you can already see how much the project has appreciated, and every cluster never fails to still sell out. So that is why you need to make the move. So not only that, it comes with a very healthy and attractive payment plan. So you don't just have to put down a huge down payment and then liquidate yourself. You just follow their payment plan accordingly. This project, just like Ibiza, will be released in Q2 2026. So yeah, a couple of years to wait, but in that couple of years, it gives you a chance to finish up whatever you're doing at home or continue building your business at home so you can work maybe more remotely. So this is why this is perfect for this. And also, if you don't know already, off plan, there is no interest rates on the payment plans, nor can they just decide to sell it for even more and then increase your off-plan payments, because I have heard about that in different parts of Europe. So what else is coming to the lagoons? Okay, so after that, there is one remaining plot. Now, we do not know the exact information on the last 2 remaining plots, like I just said about Mykonos, nor the last one, which is going to be Morocco. Right now, I'm just going off what I've heard from DAMAC. So by the time this video is made, they might have already released the payment plans. So by the time you're watching this video, I might already have all the material. So that's why it's important to reach out to me and still book a call while you can. So the final cluster, Morocco, is going to be kind of like Venice, at least the fact that they're going to sell standalone villas. I assume they might include townhouses also, but I don't know. So what are standalone villas compared to townhouses? Now, your standalone villas are generally more your higher entry point investments where you're going to get a bigger plot size, you're going to get a larger villa, sometimes you get a pool, but generally we sort of see prices from 5.5 from 6 million dirhams upwards. So these are the last 2 plots remaining. So it's so important for you now, because if you think of it like this, if you then decided in 2 years time that you wanted to buy the lagoons, then people are going to be reselling their units for a considerable amount of money more. And not only that, you have to pay more fees. So if I was your broker and I had a unit from a seller and you came to me and said, Joe, I want this unit, well then guess what? We charge you 2%, like every other broker does in Dubai, 2%. So do you want to pay that extra 2%? Not at all, because you don't pay that from the developer. Also, to transfer a property, you also have to pay trustee fees. You also have to pay transfer fees. These are all going to be included. So why would you go through the stress of paying more money when you could have just bought it from the developer? The only sacrifice here is the fact that you've got to wait a couple of years. But think how fast the last few years have gone already? Exactly. So by the time you've packed up doing what you're doing at home, or by the time you've, finished building your business, or at least continued building your business, your project is getting built because they're working on this project 365 days per year, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Trust me now, we went to there the other day. I'm gonna put a little video on the screen where we actually got the chance to see what's already been developed. And as you can see, Santorini, which is gonna be phase 1, is definitely on time for handing over. And this is another thing, a lot of people stressed to me, Joe, will the project hand over on time? Well, I'll tell you this now. They do not want to miss out on this opportunity to deliver their properties on time because they've got clients from all over the world relying on this project to be finished. DAMAC's reputation is on the line, so they need to make sure that they can deliver this as good as they've presented it to everybody, like me, like everybody else in the world. So that is why I truly believe that your villa will be handed over on time. Now, listen, if your villa's handed over on time, great, or your townhouse, that's great. What I will say though, you can't expect all of the landscaping to be completed. For example, in Santorini, you can't expect all of the surrounding greenery and everything like that and all the parks and everything to be completed in 2024 because it's a mega project. Trust me when I say this though, in the next 5 years, you're gonna see something that will blow the world's mind in terms of what they have created when the lagoons are thriving, when the greenery is thriving. Because at the end of the day, Dubai is still a desert. It's not a green area of the world. It does take a bit of time to make plants and everything flourish, So landscaping is probably one of the later things that's gonna happen. But this is why I stress, this is why it's a good investment, because in 5 years or 10 years time, this is gonna be unrecognizable from what it is now, which is pretty much just a sandpit with skeletons of villas. It's gonna be an absolute master community. So without further ado, and to conclude, if you are interested in investing in one of the best projects that is coming to Dubai, then all what you need to do is reach out to me immediately because I can help you find a unit. All what you need to do is put down a small expression of interest and then secure your unit with your deposit, follow the payment plan accordingly, wait a couple of years, and then you've got it, okay? Now we have a great relationship with DAMAC, so it's important if you are watching this video, you come to me because I can help you and I can actually find you units, even in other clusters that might be cancelled, and I can get you exclusivity, best units, like corner units or single row units. So I look forward to hearing from you. If you want any more information, then I highly suggest that you book in a call immediately because the launches are happening very soon. I'll see you in the next video.